70-degree crank twin cylinder. Here we go. Yes. Whoa. There you go, I'm back there. We've just had a great ride out of Safala on the Razorback and now on the Red Springs Road, and have a look at that. It looks just like Parish Boundary Road in the high country. Beautiful spot. There you go. So yeah, this has been a great start of the morning. Those two rides, absolutely perfect conditions too, nice and cool. Yeah, this is what it's about. It's funny, yesterday I sort of captured a moment that really defines what we do, and people that don't do this type of riding would find it hard to comprehend it. But we basically, so we're heading to Bathurst, we spat out onto a tar road and the sign said 42 kilometres to Bathurst, to the left. So we turned right. So, you know, 42 k's, you'd think maybe hour tops we would have got there if we would have went on the tar. But no, we turned right, and 3.5 hours later we end up in Bathurst. And that defines this type of riding. You just go looking for the adventure, and nearly always it isn't the quickest way. Like this road, this dirt road we're on now, it's a longer way to get to our next milestone, but we've just avoided the Castlereagh Highway. So what would have taken us probably 8 minutes on the highway, we've just taken a 20-minute detour and got to ride in this beautiful landscape and nearly overshoot the corner on a dirt road. Yeah, this is what it's about. Yeah, this has been a great ride through here. Beautiful. A couple of cattle grids to look out for. They've got edges. You smash them too hard, you end up with a flat. Don't want that. And then you get a corner like this where you can do skids. See, there's a skid there already. So Hodjo's come through here fast. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Hodjo up there waiting for us. So, just before we got to this point, I hit my 20,000 kilometre mark on the Teneré. I don't know if you can see that, it's bobbling around. Yeah, big milestone on a Teneré, 20,000 k's. I bought the bike when it had 6,000 k's on it. So basically I've done 14,000 kilometres of adventure. That's pretty good. Loved every minute of it. And those two rides we just did, we could just do them for another 16,000 k's and be pretty bloody good. How good was that? Awesome. So we've just come along the Bells line of road through the Blue Mountains, stopped at Bilpin for lunch, and now this is the stretch from, yeah, Bilpin sort of gets back towards St Albans. Yeah, nice ride this one. Just going to keep an eye out for cars coming the other way, of course, and then do skids. James is up ahead, I've let him go because it's very dusty. We've got Hodjo behind us. Yeah, we're having a pretty good day so far. Pretty bloody good. Couple of things that we've missed that we need to come back for. I didn't get to do the bridle track like we thought. We just ran out of time yesterday, and then today we thought better of it. We're worried about the amount of cars on there, to be honest. So it might have to be a weekday bridle track expedition. Might even be a camp, overnight camp down in there somewhere. It's supposed to be nice. My new bags and racks have worked well. The bags there just haven't moved. I reckon I've felt a bit of a difference in the handling of the bike with the weight forward and down low. It just, yeah, I think the arse end just feels a bit more predictable. Really struggled with this back brake this trip, and I don't know why. I haven't got the brake pedal fix that is out there. I haven't got that on. I've just put good pads on and bled it, and the brake was going really well, but just, I don't know, it feels like it's faded away for some reason. Might come back to me, might be just me playing a mong head. I'm going to see if I can commentate, see if that comes out any good. So what am I in? 5th gear, doing about 80 k's. Shadows on the road, hopefully. They just make it hard to spot potholes and ruts and stuff, so you just got to try and filter your way through them. See, there's a couple coming up here, and just got to slow down. Still in 5th gear. This bike's just chogged along in 5th. Yeah, the way the engine is so smooth in the power delivery that you can just hold 5th. Just going to drop back to 4th, bit of a blind corner, do a bit of a skid on the way out. I'm just trying to keep me head over the handlebar, or even with the handlebars, and me elbows out, gives me more control. So yeah, you can see this is a really nice piece of road. James must be honking because I'm going popping along pretty well and I can't see any trace of dust. There, yeah, got ya. There he is waiting for me. This is that contradiction I've spoken about before. Look at all this. Here we are tearing through these roads, 80 k's an hour, sideways, on a 210 kilo bike, full of adrenaline and joy, and then you come over a hill and you see the serenity that is these landscapes. It's a pretty good contradiction to have to deal with, to be honest. Stopped at St Albans to cool off, soaked the shirt, put it back on because it's hot. It got hot. And we've dosed up on jelly snakes and it's done the trick. James is in front, and every second corner I come around there's this big skid out of the corner, like that one. Look at that one. So then I just lay one next to it because this is a bit of fun. It'll wear off soon and then I'll start being an umpty head. I'll have to play it a bit safer. There's a skid, see, look. It's all about the horsepower today. Took the, oh look at that one, look at that skid. Took the light Brumby to Bathurst, and today it's about the horsepower. What are we doing, 105, that'll do. The jelly snake haze has got me, James. I'm coming to get ya. got the fresh air in the nostrils. Yeah, hi. How are you? I can't talk right now. I'm hunting James's. Hey! Snakes on board. Will I get him? Will I catch him? He's got snakes on board as well. Hey! Can't see his dust yet. I thought I saw a hint before, but I think he's on the gas, the big fella. I reckon this is the hardest I've ever ridden through here. Listen to that Yamaha. Wow. Not sure how that back tyre's going to look. Slow down, koala's about. Oh, I can see a hint of dust. Did you see that? He could be up here. Where is that big Africa twin? This is this contradiction. Beautiful scenery. I'm flying through at 80 k's an hour sideways. Full of glucose and bad manners. Come on, James, I'm coming to get you. Look at the skids. Woo. Oh, there's dust. Wonder if it's him. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Starting to heat up now. Might have to give it another minute or so and then have a rest, I think. Otherwise I could come to grief, and we don't want that. Alright, let's slow down. He got away. The big fella on his 1000cc behemoth, but the white Brumby lives to fight another day. Well, I caught James, but it wasn't until I got to the Mago campground that I caught him. He's too fast on that big Honda. Just an epilogue to that little excursion where the snakes did their bit, and in the snake haze I chased James down, and what I thought I was doing is duplicating all these big skids. Well, it turns out they weren't all his big skids, so I was duplicating his and someone else's, but that's alright. It was bloody fun, and I stayed upright because it's all about the adventure, right? Wadigan Creek Road, the end of day 2 after 900 k's. Flog ourselves. Good way to end it. Just got to stay on. Couple of big holes there. Another one there. Wadigan Creek Road. Yee-hoo! That's a big one. Ooh, yeah. I thought I was going right up front. There you go, I'm back there. Oh, Joe. Here we are back at Lake Macquarie after a great weekend away. Took the white Brumby for a gallop down to the home of horsepower, Bathurst. Hopefully you would have seen a bit of that. If you fast forwarded through trying to find some misadventure or a stack or something horrible, sorry to disappoint you, but if you have fast forwarded through, you've missed out on a couple of things. You might want to go back. There's a masterclass in adventure riding. There's lots of sights to see. So 2 really good rides that you may not have done, and if you haven't, you're going to want to do them. So you would have missed that if you fast forwarded. So go back and have a look at that. Got to see a big Africa twin crawl its way up the Wadigans. Yeah, and quite a few other highlights from the Brumby's trip to Bathurst. So make sure you go back and have a look. Really, yeah, great weekend, great company, fantastic riding, and yeah, just reinforces that this is such a great sport. I'm so lucky to have a great wife and life partner that supports me to do this stuff, and you know, a really good bunch of friends, and yeah, I've got a couple of brothers that do it, so yeah, pretty lucky to share it and then come home to this too, which is pretty cool. But anyway, hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, put some really shitty comments in there to tell me how bloody bad a rider I am, or give me some tips. But other than that, you know the drill. Just remember, It's all about the adventure. See you next time.